Today we're going to take a look at the Imperium faction battle group starter set for Armoured Clash. I've opened a few of these before, but I haven't done one on video, so I thought it would be a good opportunity for these. The Imperium is basically like the Austrian, Prussian, German kind of faction for Armoured Clash. Comes with a lot of stuff in it. This is the list. The 1 Commander, 1 Colossus, 12 Grenadiers, 8 Air Jaegers, 8 Krupp Field Guns, 10 Totenkopf Jaeger Cavalry, 8 Heavy Infantry, 8 Transports, 4 Battle Tanks, 4 Heavy Walkers, 12 Teutonic Castellans, 8 Scions. There's a lot in here. This, I've worked it out a few times with the different factions. 1 battle group and in 1 introductory box for Armoured Clash will get you around a little over 3,000 points, and that's like a standard, a full-size game for Armoured Clash. You typically get, it seems like, about 10% more than a full-size game worth of points, which means you have options, and all that together is under 250 bucks. This is a fantastic price point for Armoured Clash, to be completely honest. All the battle groups come with one of these little things, which I think is really awesome, actually. Let's open this up. The one side will be a map. If I could unfold this. A map of the world according to Armoured Clash. And it's all color-coded, so the Imperium is the purple here. So for the most part, we are talking about up there in that region. The other side just has some artwork on it, which I think is super cool. I actually plan on framing some up, one for each side, so I have the map in one and I have the artwork on the other, because I think they're both super cool. So yeah, the Imperium on this map is going to be up here in this area. All right. Full-size rulebook in the battle groups. Has all the fluff and everything in the back. The introductory boxes only come with a quick start rulebook. The battle group boxes come with a full-size rulebook. You get the card deck. That's another difference. The introductory box does not include the cards, and the quick start rulebook does not mention the cards. It's not intended to be used. You get plenty of dice, 2 sets. So again, if you get the battle group plus an introductory, you're going to have 36 dice, which in my experience is adequate. You won't need more than that, but that's good. Most games would charge you for 36 dice. I mean, for Games Workshop, that'd be, well over $100. Let's take a look at this guy. If you didn't know, Armoured Clash, small epic scale game. Look at that with his little dog. That's cool. Play mass battles in epic scale, which I am a big fan of. Well, this is a bunch of pieces in here. So this is going to be the Colossus. The battle groups come with the behemoth pieces, is what they call them. Basically, big centerpiece pieces. Every army has one. The Union Army, it is a train. The Enlightened Army has a big like crab walker. The Crown, which is the main faction that I play. Yeah, here's the arms. A little bit of flash, no big deal. You can see some of the pieces have fell off the sprue, but not a big deal. So that's just his body. I would dry fit this all together for you, but that is just too many pieces. But you get to see the kind of scope of the guy. I believe this is actually his legs, looking at them. And then the feet. He's pretty big. The head. In Dystopian Wars, which is the sister game, the Imperium has big, huge, I think they still call them Colossus in that. I don't remember what they're called in that. But they're like half submerged in the water. They're models. And they're like waiting. And they just jump out of the water and surprise attack people. And in Armoured Clash, they decided to stick with that theme, and they gave them a big, giant walker. So let's take a look. The Battlegroup boxes all come with movement templates, objective markers. This is actually just a big ruler. This one here, the behemoths have ponderous, so they have to turn with that. It's a turn template. Only the behemoths have to use that, though. I think. I don't think I've seen anything else that has ponderous, but I suppose it is a keyword, so therefore other people could have it. All right, let's zoom in on these guys. Take a look. I'm not sure which unit that is, but we're just taking a look at the models right now. Let's see. And of course, they have jetpack unit. Everybody has jetpack units. Look at their motorcycles. Pretty cool. Let's see what else is on the sprue. We got some heavy weapons guys. Look at that. That's pretty rad. Some kind of big laser. We got some standard bearer. And then treads for one of their vehicles that looks like their transport. Yeah, the top two, it's over here. They're pretty simple assembly. On all my Crown models, looks like you just got some repeat sprues here. The worst was the tanks, probably, with my Crown, and even them, they're, I don't know, like 7 pieces. Wasn't difficult by any means. Let's see what else is in here. They are smaller pieces, so they can be a little fiddly, but I want to call it difficult. Got some more of the... These guys are cool. So it's like a big armored guy, and then it looks like on the artwork on the bases they have like a little squire with them in the back. Pretty cool. Then we have the panels. They have a very like World War I style looking tank. So we have some repeat sprues on those. Looks like one more of those sprues. Yeah. And then you get in the battle groups all the infantry bases, which is a ton. So you can either use these flat bases and just glue the model straight to that, or you can put them on these, they'll have discs that just fit in there. And then you have all these little extra ones where you can fill some of these holes, depending on how you want it to how you want your bases to look. So you get lots of bases, because there is a lot of models. And then the other thing that comes in the Battlegroup box that does not come in the introductory box is all of this terrain. So it is very modular. If you look it up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, these are all different walls. These are floors and ceilings. You have some column pieces. And you just assemble them however you want, basically. They're kind of like Legos. And they give you some instructions, if you look online, that are some ideas for how you could put them together. But it uses all these little pieces to connect all the panels together. And they're super modular. Build them however you want. It's a good little amount of terrain in there too. And then you get all the tokens. And a couple just popped out. And as you can see, Battlegroup box, more than enough tokens. They're double-sided for showing, you know, damage or whatever, and then these are different status effects that you can have on you. Highly recommend the game. It abstracts the weapon systems for speed of play, and I think it works really well. I'm pretty sure I have a couple shorts up on the damage resolution for the game. You know, it doesn't matter what is shooting and what they're shooting with. You know, it's just you look at your Orbat's what they call it. Ordnance, what is it? Orbat? Ordnance of Battle or something like that is what it stands for. And so each unit will just have a table. It says, so what is it? What are they shooting at? What is the target? Is it a light unit? Is it a heavy unit? How many models do you have left in the unit? This is how much dice you rolled. Pretty simple. There's still lots of keywords, lots of abilities, which I appreciate. Everybody likes keywords. But in comparison to Dystopian Wars, its sister game, it is super simplified, super streamlined. And of the two, I definitely prefer the Armoured Clash system. They did announce a new edition for Dystopian Wars coming this summer, so I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to streamline it to be more like Armoured Clash, because it works out very well. And that is it for our unboxing for the Imperium. 2 thumbs up.